Hello, this is Mr. Santarpia. Today I'm going to be discussing one of the statements that I wrote about one of my artworks. If you haven't been aware, every Sunday I've been posting at noon one body of work to my Instagram page that's called Santarpia Studio Inc. It's my business. It's either an exhibition that I've done, a series of artwork that I've done, or a speech that I've given. I've done about 10 so far, I think, off the top of my head. And I'm really excited about this format because it is a digital portfolio. I'm making a digital portfolio on Instagram that anyone can access, and it's super clean, it's beautiful, it's crisp, it's professional, it's uniform. And I want to supplement that weekly post. I want to supplement that content with some face-to-face. So I'm an artist. I'm a teacher. That's what the Mr. Santarpia page is. But I've shown my work around the world. I've given speeches. I make my work every day, at least a little bit every day, as you can see behind me. And I want to talk about what I do. And one of the ways to talk about it is to simply just read my statement, read my artist statement. The third slide of every post that I make on this Santarpia Studio Inc. page is a statement about that series. So today's post is one of the video pieces that I've made. I only made two, and I only really showed one because the first one was my first go at making film, and it was kind of rough. But there were a lot of elements and factors that I learned and understood that helped me make the second one a bit more successful, to the point that I showed it in a small film festival in France in 2021. The video is called Flesh Forming, and I made it in 2020. And here's how the artist statement reads. I'm just going to read it straight from the doc. The Flesh Forming video statement. At the time of this video's creation, I was engulfed in my abstract painting practice. I was using large plastic tarp to mark my ink paintings with texture, creating monotype prints on layered alcohol images that looked awfully visceral. The artworks became the Scope series, luminous visuals of imagined interiors of the body, bloody, muscular, coagulated, grotesque yet beautiful, all in one image. I was driven to create these ink paintings because of my experience with spinal fusion surgery and chronic pain. The experience of being cut open, screws and plates drilled and fixed to my body, spending countless hours in doctors' offices, getting poked and prodded and scanned. This visceral experience is translated into the paintings. As an artist, I feel compelled to tackle the same ideas through multiple mediums. For example, the Bound series of cyanotypes, this video piece, and the Scope paintings, and later, the Trophy Body series, which is what you see behind me here. I considered how film, 4D media, could articulate the experiences I've undergone. How can I express the imagined interior, the pain, the recovery process, the mystery and invisibility of the body? To do so, I filmed and recorded in 3 settings and used one source of found images. The settings were a butcher shop and a meat locker, my dad's weight room in his garage, and in the studio where I was creating the Scope paintings, those visceral ink paintings. The found imagery was a compiled video of the MRI of my spine after surgery. I also used audio recordings of a ventilation fan or ventilation unit, my breathing during exercise, and weights clanging and rolling in the weight room. I exhibited this video piece in a film festival in France in 2021. It was called Nobody's Room at the Room Projects Gallery in Paris, France. And the original statement that I wrote to go along with this video that I showed in my thesis exhibition in 2020, the original statement reads, "This film uses synchronized audio and video to bridge contexts of exercise, viscerality, the body as a specimen, and repetition. These are all factors that have been a part of my work for so long. Audio recordings of breaths performed during exercise paired with reverberating video of my painting practice captured an unfamiliar visualization of live flesh. This pairing is followed by staggered scenes of meatpacking, painting, body scanning, and exercising. The guttural audio and violent images imbue the film with a discomforting, ominous intimacy reflective of my bodily experience. So when you read that statement, I think it comes across a little more powerful when I read it, because I just wrote that this morning. I'm recording it now, and I'm excited to post about it. I am an artist. I've been at it for so long, and that was a statement from the mind of the same person who made the work. That's what it means to be an artist, that kind of expression. I love what I do. It's a 4-minute video. Please give it a watch, and thank you for spending this time with me. I'll see you in the next one.